All right. Welcome back to the M25 show. My name's Albert.
My name is Eddie.
And I'm Steve. And we're back again.
Hopefully better.
Yes, we were just talking about that, and I was so upset about that last show.
You want to
Eddie,
apologize to the fans?
I was so upset. It bothered me, Eddie.
It happens.
Steve hasn't been able to sleep all week.
Nope. It really bummed me out, you know. I don't know. I was talking to Alberto yesterday about it, and we've never had an episode like that through the whole show. I don't believe we might have had a time where messed up for like once, and then it was over, right?
Yeah.
I don't remember a whole show going where it was messing up the whole hour and a half.
Well, one of us just like messing up the whole. Just unable to be able to hear one person.
There we go.
I'm not blaming. I'm not blaming you. I mean, it's.
I like how it used to be all of us together as a team. Now it's just only one of us.
Oh, somebody's a victim.
Fun team.
Hey, I don't draw. What are you jumping all over me for? I'm not an artist, a cartoonist or whatever.
Oh boy,
to jump all over me, Eddie. What is going on with this?
I'm not jumping all over you. I just said it happens.
Oh man. So when I was freezing and doing all that stuff, you guys were able to talk to the guest. I imagine. I hear.
Yeah. Yes. Alyssa took over.
Wow, that's crazy. How if like Alberto says, it was only me. I'm the one that caused this whole travesty, right? But it went on. The show went on without me. That's pretty cool.
The show must go on.
Yeah, but I didn't know it was even going on. I thought, oh man.
Well, we were getting worried because I mean there was going to be no end to the show because if you weren't able to come back on.
Well, it'd go on forever.
Yeah.
Screw it.
Go to that show on YouTube. You'll just see like
M25 show Infinity.
Still live. It's still live. You click on, there's nobody there.
It'll be live after you hit the grave.
It's a show marathon, huh?
Never. M25 show never dies. the host might.
Episode 374 never dies.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, Eddie, do you have anything to say about the situation? You're good with it, right?
I'm good with it. It happens. Things happen.
I feel more. I don't know whether to feel more. It bothered me because of it showed that we weren't very what do you call it? Professional. We had a guest. Okay, I was thinking if we didn't have a guest, would I still be upset? Would I still be upset or?
Probably not as much. If you didn't have a guest, you'd probably just quit.
You'd probably still be upset, but not as much. Like it
because it showed the guest that we look unprofessional. The people that are listening to us. I mean, even if we're not unprofessional, we don't have to show it.
Rookies. That's what they would probably think.
Yeah, we don't want to be that. You know what they say? You fake it till you break it, right?
Fake it till you make it.
Over 9 years. Over 9 years, and we still couldn't. We still can't get our shit together.
I don't know. I think
that wasn't like anybody here's fault. It wasn't like your fault or anything. It was one of those, technical glitches, and I guess with your remodel to your studio, something happened with the internet.
Yeah, something happened because they came and they said, "Oh, it just needed to be
rebooted."
When you have an app and updated. I go, it needs to be updated. He's like, yeah, it should do it automatically, but sometimes that happens.
You needed a patch.
So he updated it, and I thought he was going to change out the boxes and stuff like that. And he's like, well, let's try this. This is what I think it is. So he tried it, and
tell me you're not being paid to think. Fix it.
Yeah. So, and then I unhooked. Remember, I told you got those extenders, and I unhooked those just in case. I don't even know anymore. It's a real. You're ready. Everything's set up. Everything's new. And then
we've been off for a couple months. We're ready to go. We're itching to go, and
I don't know.
Well, it looks like you're doing fine today, so problem is fixed.
No freezing or nothing. Everything looks because I don't even know if I am.
The problem is fixed.
Well, I think you were noticing that we were freezing, so that's the thing. When you notice all the others freezing, then it's your problem.
So when I see you guys freezing, I'm really freezing.
Yeah, I mean, and like I said last week, when Alyssa was here, I mean, the three of us were fine, and you just kept freezing up.
Gotcha. All righty. Well, let's get the show going then. I'm gonna forget about it. quit reminding me because I know that's what you guys like to do. You like
Don't
Yeah,
freeze,
forget
Steve.
about it. Just forget about it.
forget about it.
Just forget about it.
Forget about it. All right. Well, you know what? We haven't talked about our sponsor what a month and a half, and that's why
2 months.
Alberto's going to remind everybody that our sponsor. You can still go shopping and buy all their
Yeah,
goodies.
that website's working perfectly.
That website's professional and it works great. So go.
You know, they got
Oh.
professional people there. You know, it's not a ragtag group like us.
Oh Lord! All right, I would should I hand the reins to Eddie, or he'll just hold up a bottle of?
I don't know.
Natural Wonders?
Well, we told Eddie in the last 2 months, practice.
That's right, Eddie. You're supposed to be practicing. Are you ready?
You didn't tell me to practice.
Oh yeah, I forget.
Oh.
He's waiting for my script because
You
told
haven't
me,
sent him the script in a month and a half.
you told me enjoy your
I didn't-
vacation.
Oh Lord! All right, Alberto, you're up then.
That's what you told me,
I did, or Alberto did.
Alberto.
Okay,
I didn't tell you that.
I believe it.
Yeah, of course. Eddie and Steve ganging up on Alberto again.
Here we go.
You know,
You
the
would
show
think
never missed a beat.
You think Alberto has a pen and paper and he's writing? He's a true artist now.
Well, what's about you and artists today?
But he's putting this on his hit list.
All right, here's Alberto with some words from our sponsor.
Yeah, like up above Steve, Natural Wonders. They create high performance health and wellness products that spring naturally from the 7 natural wonders of the world. At Natural Wonders, they want you to be as clean and as beautiful as nature intended you to be. To them, you are the natural wonders. And if you go to naturalwonders.com, you do your order, you enter the code, the M25 show, you're going to get 25% off your order. That's one heck of a deal, probably one of the best deals out on the internet. So take advantage. Go to naturalwonders.com. Wonder spelled WUNDERZ. Easiest way to do it, right behind me, the M25show.com. You go to the sponsors link. You'll see the link. You'll see the promo code. You get everything right there. If you're listening on the podcast, it's on the podcast description. So click the link down there. Go do all your shopping up for all your what do they have, Steve? They have all the good stuff, right?
All the good stuff.
They got the body washes, lotions, face masks. I think they even have stuff for your pets if you want your pets to be nice and clean.
They do.
They got all that stuff too. Natural Wonders.
There we go. Good
Yeah,
job. Good job.
Yeah,
Alberto.
that wasn't my best.
Is Alyssa holding a teleprompter?
Huh? Yeah,
Is Alyssa holding a teleprompter?
she's behind the camera right now.
Eddie never thinks the best
No,
of
she's
people.
not teleprompter. She's got the old cue cards, like and then she just drops one.
Oh boy, she's like Vanna White. She's turning the cards around.
She doesn't
Putting
even
up
do
the
that
cue
anymore,
cards.
Vanna White.
Is she done?
Who?
Vanna White? Yes.
I think she's still hanging on.
I think she's still hanging on.
She wants more money.
She just wants money. What's wrong with that?
The job's not that hard.
Oh, here we go, Eddie.
She doesn't even turn the letters anymore. She just goes and touches them.
She
Eddie.
just touches them now.
She's been doing it for years. She just wants a little bit of pay. She's probably
just
been
wants
getting, whatever. And
She
now
just wants to pad that Social Security check.
The
Yes.
401k.
she wants some extra cash. She's going to be retiring soon. She's getting, well, she's older now,
Yeah.
She can't be turning those or pushing the letters forever.
That walking back and forth is gonna get to her. So
Yeah.
I said the job's not that hard.
Oh, here we go with Eddie. Not that hard. You sound like a lot of employers out there.
Well, she just walks over and touches the letters, right?
Yes, sir. But she's been doing it for how many years?
I don't know how many
1980s.
years.
Oh, well over. What is it? Well over 40.
Yeah, you
Or
don't
close
think
to it?
she doesn't deserve a little bit of cash now that Pat Sajak's
Yeah.
gone? I mean, give her a
I
few
think she's
bucks.
been paid well enough.
I'm sure they've been paying her all this time.
Yeah, they've been paying her. But, just
Is it
like
still-
anybody who
is it
does a
still-
job for 30, 40 years,
Is it still
You
the same
think-
host?
Pat Sajak?
Yeah.
No, we just said he's gone.
Who is he? Did he die?
No, he retired.
He's retired.
Oh,
He's been
he
doing
retired.
it for a long time, Eddie.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Pat and Vanna debuted on September 19th, 1983.
83.
40.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 40 years.
It's 40
Wow.
years. You don't think they deserve a few bucks?
I believe I do. I do.
Pat Sajak was getting some heavyweight paychecks.
Mhm.
Vanna just wants a little bit of it, just a
Yeah,
little.
she's-
She doesn't even want the whole thing. She just says, "What did she want? Like at least half of what he was making, or something like that, or what was the thing she was saying?"
I don't know. I don't know the details.
I don't know the story, but
She says she doesn't want like Pat Sajak money. She just wants at least half of what he made.
she wants Vanna White money, huh?
Yeah. So that tells me she wasn't even making half of what he was making. So who knows what she was making? Alberto, can you find out how much Vanna White was making?
Yeah, I'll look into it.
Can you look up in our
Must be
our
nice
files
to land a gig like that, huh?
to turn letters?
Yeah,
Said anyone. Said I'll be the host or the letter turner.
that's what I'm saying.
Eddie, I'm gonna have a drink. Is that all right?
A gig like that. Yeah, go ahead.
It's early. I need a drink.
It's a
Let's
Coke and
hear
Jack.
for those unaware.
Coke and Jack.
Vanna White earns $3 million a year, while Sajak brings in around 15 million.
Hey, $3 million isn't bad.
So 15. She wants at least half. That would be what, 6.5 or
7,
7,
7.5,
7.5. And she makes how much? 3?
3.
Don't get me wrong. $3 million dollars to turn
I wish
letters.
I wish I made $3 million a year.
Well, that'd be like me and you working on somewhere, Eddie, and let's say I was making 20 million and you're making 2 million.
Mm-hmm.
You'd be like, everybody be like, damn, Eddie, you're making $2 million. You'd be like, yeah, but that ass Steve makes 20.
I just want to make half of that.
I just want half. Or you'd be okay with going, hell, I'm happy with 2. Come on, Eddie. You got to put yourself in that place.
I'd be content.
You'd be content.
I think so. Yeah.
What if everybody on the show? What about everybody on the show is making a certain amount of money, right? And you were making the least, like very, very least. Let's say we're all making 20 million and you're making 1 million. You'd be okay?
Yeah, because I came in later than you guys, so.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be like, hey, can I at least make 1.2 million or something? Or would you wouldn't negotiate? Or
Yeah, I'd have my lawyer negotiate my contract.
who's your lawyer? The cartoonist?
Oh, boy.
No,
You know, Steve's on something right now. I don't know what's going on.
Oh man.
We should haven't talked last night, Steve.
F. Lee Bailey's my attorney.
Definitely Bailey.
F. U. Bailey. Who the hell's that? Oh, is he still alive?
He's dead.
I think he died.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I wanted to.
I read that she's got a pay raise to $100,000 an episode. So
now
Yeah,
she's
that's not
making
bad.
what?
I mean,
3.1 million. How much
I
is
don't
she
know.
making? Did you say?
I don't know how many episodes they do.
3 million.
3 million a
She
year.
was making 3 million. So,
So
I
it's
don't know.
100,000 per episode.
So how many
And then-
episodes do you think they do a year? It depends, right?
Yeah.
So if they do at least 10.
Times. What's 5 times 52? Is it 52?
Well, that's right. Do they do a show every day? Huh?
52
5
weeks.
5 days a week.
Usually, I mean, I'm sure they go on vacation, but they do like
Damn.
a whole, they do like a whole week of shows like in one day.
The whole season.
I mean, I don't know exactly how
They
how
do a whole
many-
week in one day.
how many weeks they work, but
So if they did five shows a week and they paid $100,000 for 5, that's good. That's at least
very good.
What is that? Because
$500,000?
10's a million, right?
Yes.
So that's easy. That's
It's
that's
like-
pretty
that's like-
close.
$2 million a month.
So maybe she did get the half. Because if you add all that up in a year, I
Yeah,
think
maybe.
maybe they did give her half. They just didn't want to say, "Oh, okay." They just want to say, "Okay, we'll give you 100," even though it's the same thing. They don't want it to look like, "Oh, they're the ones that lost."
So she's probably making like $10 million a year now, probably.
Maybe.
Which is
Anyway,
good.
she's good.
when I read on the internet, there's 40 episodes a season. I don't know exactly how long a season goes. So that's roughly what, $4 million right there.
$4 million. So $7 million. Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, good for her.
Good for her.
I mean, honestly, I don't know. Doesn't bother me, but yeah, I mean, if she was only there a year or two and she's already complaining, but she's done, she's done her time. Shit.
She's put in the work, huh?
Yeah, 40 years, Eddie. Is it 40
40
years?
years is a long
That's
time.
That's a long time.
Most people don't
Yeah.
last that long at a job.
People just don't last that long. Period.
Anyways, Eddie's out of luck too. F. Lee Bailey did die June 3rd, 2021. So recently, a couple years ago.
So you're gonna have to go back to the other guy, Eddie.
Shapiro,
No, the cartoonist.
Johnny Cochran.
Cochran John
Johnny
too.
Cochran. You're getting all the wrong guys, Eddie.
He's picking all the wrong people on OJ's dream team.
Oh man.
Eddie.
Sorry, it has to be Shapiro who's gonna vote against you.
Oh, yeah. Eddie will come out with less money. His salary will decrease. Oh my goodness.
After you pay the commission, huh?
Yeah.
After you pay Shapiro, you're actually taking money out of your own pocket.
Oh boy. To pay the attorney, huh?
Hey, Eddie.
Yes.
You've heard of Pop-Tarts, right?
Yes.
Okay. Why aren't there Mom-Tarts?
Ba-dum-bum.
You're freezing, Steve.
Oh, if there was Mom-Tarts, would you eat them, Eddie?
Yes.
Would you pull them off the shelf and wouldn't feel kind of weird like you're eating Mom-Tarts? Like,
No.
what if they were called Milf-Tarts?
I'd eat those too.
You would have no shame?
No.
What was that?
That's Eddie again.
Oh man, that's Eddie. Oh, that's Eddie. You're getting alerts. Is that alerts or what? That's Eddie's
Uh,
heart monitor.
Yeah, he's thinking about Milf-Tarts.
Oh shit, Eddie, turn the heart monitor off. You're thinking
I
of
would.
the
I would
Milfs.
eat a. I would eat a
So-
Milf-Tart. What's wrong
So
with that?
what? Okay, what flavors could you think of? Let's say we were the inventors of the Milf-Tarts. What flavors could we come out with?
Let's see. Chocolate raspberry.
Chocolate raspberry.
White chocolate. Dark chocolate.
Damn. Okay. Everything's
sugar?
chocolate.
It's all chocolate with Eddie.
Brown sugar.
Brown sugar. Okay, Eddie's got all the chocolate in there, huh? All right, Alberto, can you think of any flavors we could come out for our new product called Milf-Tarts?
Elderberry.
Oh yeah, there you go.
That's just for
Uh,
Steve.
Yeah, there you
Special
go.
edition.
That would be a good one. Eddie's into the black stuff, right? The darker
Boy,
colors.
We're
I
on
don't
the
mean
show today.
it like that. I mean it like he's into the chocolate.
It's- Or he wanted white chocolate too. So
Oh, is that like what is that? Is that like black on the outside and white on the inside?
no, it's just
What does
white.
that mean? Oh, it's just
There's white chocolate.
so white chocolate is like when there's a white guy on a black basketball team. Wasn't that like the White Shadow? Remember the White Shadow?
It's a 10. It's a 9:15 already.
No, I remember. Well, I don't know if you could say that, but remember the White Shadow?
I remember the show. I don't remember the characters though.
Yeah, well, it was a black team, and the coach was white. We called it the White Shadow. It was good. It was a good TV series.
I never saw it.
From Coolidge High. I don't know where Coolidge High is, but I think that was the high school basketball team. Yeah, I'm just
Was it-
talking about a show. Don't anybody get all upset about
No,
stuff.
was it a documentary or was it just like
No,
a
it-
sitcom?
It was a sitcom. It was
Sitcom.
on every week.
I remember.
It was-
I remember hearing. I don't think I ever watched it though.
What
but I do
was it again?
remember
The White Shadow.
White Shadow.
Yeah, when you see the coach, the lead actor, you'll remember him. I forget what his real name is, but yeah, I remember that one of the players. They had a white dude on the team too. His name was Salami. That was his name. So it could have been.
You know what? It's a little before my time. 1978 to 1981.
Yeah, but I mean, they had reruns. You never heard of the
Well,
White Shadow? Do you know
nope.
the guy? Yeah, look
Got it.
at. Do you know the actor at least? He's a familiar guy.
Stephen Baccio.
Stephen Bochco. That's the guy who created it. Get out of here.
Oh, that's
Turn
weird.
that
Sorry.
off.
I thought that was the cast. Sorry. Let's
No. Anyway, Eddie, you never
No.
saw it then?
I
You've
don't-
heard
I
of it,
don't-
but
I don't remember. No, I don't. I don't think I ever saw it. I remember it was on, but I just wasn't my thing at the time. I guess.
This guy Ken Howard.
yeah, there's his name, Ken Howard. Yeah. Oh, he's
Yeah.
old there. He's still
Well,
alive?
rest in peace.
Oh,
2016.
It's not Ron Howard.
He passed away?
Yeah.
Is it Ron Howard?
What a day to
Ken Howard.
find
Ken
out.
Howard, not Ron.
No, I'm
Ron
upset.
Howard's still alive and well.
Richie Cunningham.
Oh, man. I didn't
You
know he
okay,
was
Steve?
passed away. No, I'm upset. I'm depressed now. I didn't
That-
know he
that-
passed away.
That he passed away.
I thought they were
Sorry.
going to they were going to, how to do reboots of shows.
Yeah,
That is
he's
going to
gonna
be
be
back.
one old basketball coach.
That's all right.
Woody
They're
Harrelson. They're bringing
they're
back
old.
Woody Harrelson.
Oh man.
Recast.
I think for Milf-Tarts we should do like name them like blondes and redheads, and you could pick out a red one.
So
It
like a
doesn't
red-
need to have a flavor.
so a
Just
redhead
redhead.
would be a
What would
raspberry.
Pink one.
and then-
Let's call it
and then
redhead. Just call it the redhead
Whoa, whoa,
milf
whoa.
tart.
we got to give a
Pink
flavor
one?
to it.
Well, it depends. All redheads
tart?
have different tastes, right? All women have different tastes, Eddie.
Mm-hmm.
That's the whole
We
thing.
can't have that individual.
We're here to sell. Sex sales.
What would
No.
what would you name them?
Blonde. I'd call it the redhead. No, red. No, but it's funny you call a redhead, but you don't call a blonde head, right? Have you ever thought about that? Or a brunette
No.
head,
Not until right now.
but you call a redhead a redhead.
Luscious Lucy.
How about just I don't know. Well, how would you call a blonde or a brunette? How would you say that? You can't call it blonde head. Blonde milf.
A
How
towhead.
about the towhead?
What?
Yeah.
A towhead.
That's
Like,
what
do you
they call blondes. Towheads.
mean? A towhead?
Yeah,
Oh, I'd never heard that before.
What are you talking about?
it's
told
it's
you?
real.
They call
Vince Gill.
blondes a towhead or a camel toe?
A towhead.
A towhead.
Yeah.
I don't understand, Eddie. What is a towhead?
I don't know.
Like a
I've
real
never
toe?
I've never heard that.
Like a toe?
Wikipedia towhead. It'll go to blonde.
Why? What is the
I
reason?
have to go find the reason
Well,
why.
you must have read it, or you know about it.
I
You
mean,
don't-
I Vince Scully mentioned it a long time ago, and it kind of
Towhead.
stuck.
She was a
Yeah.
redhead. What?
I don't want to eat
Yeah.
a towhead pop tart, milf tart. I think a blonde.
Oh, let me Google towhead origin.
How about a blondie pop milf tart?
Blondie Pop.
A blondie milf tart, a redhead milf tart.
Pink.
How about for brunette? A brunette milf tart? Yeah, I would do that because we know what it means. We know what it means, right? If you're an adult,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, kids. I think we should have a section for the men, for Pop Tart section, just for us. We'll buy a spot in the grocery store where they
Next
have
to
them
the
locked up.
condoms?
Yeah, next to the condoms in the KY. Milf
Says here,
tarts.
says here, a towhead is a person with very light blonde or yellow colored hair. The adjective form is tow-headed, and either word may be hyphenated as towhead or tow-headed. Tow-headed is first seen in 1830. Tow is another word for flax, jute, or hemp that is ready for spinning. So probably like so like hemp and all that stuff was yellow, or blonde color, so they just started calling blondes towheads.
So why toe? What is like TOE
Well,
or TOW?
TOE.
Like a foot?
I guess it was slang, like I said, for flax and hemp and all that. So, and that's almost the same color as blonde hair, so they just started calling towheads.
Like the toe on your foot.
Well, that doesn't sound
No.
very sexy. I don't know if I'd eat a foot. I'd eat a blonde, but not a foot.
I've explained it.
Yeah, I know, but it's just well,
It's just the same, man. I didn't make it up.
I don't know about towhead pop tart milf tarts. I don't know about that. I think we'll do I don't know, just milf tarts. Different flavors of assorted flavors. Assorted
All right, you
assorted milfs.
copyright that, and then you fight the Kellogg's people.
What? Luscious Labia.
Let's just
Whoa.
labia. Oh man. Damn. Tidal wave.
Eddie. There's Eddie.
Squirt gun.
Squirter.
Yeah, we'll bring back. Remember that tidal wave bubble gum they used to have back in the day?
Oh yeah.
We'll
It
bring back.
explodes in your mouth.
Yes, tidal wave milf tarts. The first bite is the best. That's going to be our slogan. The first bite is the best.
How many licks does it take?
Ugh.
Should we put frosting on top so it's like a little creamy, or just leave it bare?
Leave it bare.
Bareback.
Whipped cream.
Oh boy. Yeah, I think that would be a good product. Milf-Tarts or
Mhm.
mom. Okay, you could say mom tarts, and I guess
cherry.
if you want to go mainstream, you could just call them mom tarts.
Mom tarts.
Cherry flavor, poppin' cherry.
Well, I think that's already fixed after if it's a mom tart.
Yeah, that's true. I can't do that one. That's already been. They've already ruined that. So mom tarts, assorted varieties. Every box is different. So
Every
box
bag's a mystery.
every box is a mystery.
There's 3 packs in there, and there's 3 mysteries. You know
That's
what you're
right.
gonna get.
But once
Assorted.
you bite into it, you'll know right away.
Sorted variety.
That's right. Too much. How about moon bathing? You guys ever heard about moon bathing?
Moon
About what?
bathing.
Yeah, moon bathing.
Stretch out at night. Go on your roof at night.
What do you stretch out at night? Moon
Moon
bathing.
bathing. It's like
Yeah.
sunbathing,
Yeah.
but at night.
Yeah, but at night, you go lay out at nighttime under the moon.
Wasn't
know.
it the
Oh, do
Is
that
it
in the
tonight
summer.
supposed
You don't
to
want
be
to
a-
be doing that in the winter.
supposed to be a blue moon tonight?
I think it was last night, buddy.
Was it? Well,
I don't know what color the moon is. Moon bathing, red, blue, whatever color you want it to be.
no, there was supposed to be a blue moon last night.
Not the
What's that
color
supposed-
blue.
What
What
was
does
it
that
then?
mean?
Do
Everybody
you know
sad
what a
or-
blue moon is?
or the
I don't know.
smoosh?
I just thought it was going to turn blue or something.
Oh, it's just
Eddie
the
White,
moon
yeah.
just gonna turn blue, huh?
A blue
Oh.
moon means that's the second full moon in the month. That's
Is that what it
basically
means? Oh
That's
my
what
god!
it means.
So
It doesn't turn the color blue.
so what color was the moon last night? It was just full, wasn't it?
White as usual.
Oh boy.
Okay,
Eddie.
seriously.
There you go. There you go. Wrapped up in a nutshell right there. White as usual.
Yeah.
Uh,
White and
man.
beautiful.
no, but moon bathing. You guys never heard of that?
So you just go lay in the moon, in the moonshine?
Well, you go lay on, like, you get a lounge chair. Well, it's more for the
Yeah.
ladies. They get in their little bikinis or whatever, their little shorts, and they lay out on the patio or the backyard or the deck, and they lay out in the rays of the moon. You never heard of that?
Okay. I don't
never
know
heard-
what
yeah,
I
I've
don't know
never
what
heard
what it's for, but yeah, whatever may
Well,
bring
I mean,
happiness.
Well, I don't know if it's a nice, you get to look up you're under the stars and the moon's out. Maybe it's a pretty moon that night. I don't know about a
It's
blue
probably-
moon, but maybe
probably,
it's a big white moon or something that's pretty. Or
All right, reason for moms to get away from the kids. I'm gonna go moonbathe. leave
Yeah.
mama alone.
there you go. Maybe it's some
Say-
alone time
say-
for the mom.
See, I'm going to enjoy my
Say-
milk tart alone.
Take her
Yes.
martini out there and just get the hell away from me, kids.
Yes, Milf-Tart and moon bathing. See, this show's all about the moms today.
It's
See,
it's our women appreciation show.
Yes, we care about the ladies out there. So we're gonna come out with a new product called Milf-Tarts, and we really love that you moonbathe. So Eddie, women, they lay out during the summertime to get a tan, right?
Yes.
They
Mhm.
lay in the backyard. If they don't go to the beach, they lay out in the backyard on a chair. Did they still?
Right.
Okay, before I get to
By the
that,
pool.
do they still make lounge chairs? Remember those old lounge chairs that had they
The wheels?
folded 3 ways?
Yes, they still make them.
And then the shit you lay on is kind of like a rubber type,
Yeah.
it kind of has some pull to it. Do they
Mhm.
still make those?
I believe so. Mhm.
I tried to look those up. Like, they were back in the 70s and 80s. Remember,
Mhm.
that's all they made. But I was trying to look some up online and I couldn't find any. It's
We-
all
we-
these.
You're going to do some sunbathing?
No, but I was just wondering.
He's gonna moonbathe.
Maybe. No, this is for the ladies, Eddie. But I mean, I haven't seen those kind of lounge chairs in a long time. Remember, it'd be like white and blue
Maybe
color.
maybe
or-
maybe they'll make those like the cheap ones. Like they have like nicer ones, but I don't know.
Yeah, the ones I see today are more updated and nice, but the ones that we used, they were
They had-
like,
Yeah, like
no,
those.
That's too
No.
fancy for Steve.
no, that's not
They
it.
had that plastic, right? The plastic, or some of them were
Yeah,
like cloth.
It looked like they were individually wrapped like strings, but thick
Yeah.
strings like bands. But it was like rubber or something. It was just rubber.
It's plastic.
Was it plastic? Plastic rubber?
Yeah.
It had give to it though.
Hmm.
Like when you sat on it, it had some give. So
Yeah, for heavy duty.
yeah. But that one Alberto show, that's more of an updated for today, right? That's all solid.
Probably better materials.
But you don't know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Like type in 70s lounge chairs. Shit. Now I'm upset again.
but not that one. That's more of a weave
No.
pattern.
No.
No,
not
the other
that.
ones were like
They had the
I
colors. Remember the colors were either white and blue or yellow and
Yeah.
red, or they had those funky 70 colors.
hmm I remember.
You remember, right, Eddie?
I was too young
Anyway.
for that.
Well,
There
you
was
don't
a-
even have to
hard-
be young. You could be a kid, and your mom. Every mom had one. Everybody had them. That's what they use. You could be a kid, and your parents used
Yeah.
them.
Took them to the beach.
My,
Even the ones that you sat down on, like the sit up, like an office chair. Remember, they made them like that with the same kind of rubber plastic material on it.
Yep.
That's all they made them out of. I don't even know what the high class ones were back then. That was the only ones I remember seeing.
They were leather.
yeah, these are newer, but it's almost what you're looking for.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Like the back,
Yeah.
it's kind of. I mean, you see the bottom. It's more like weave.
See, yeah, that's more weave. That's like the harder, like the oh god, what is that? Woven.
The high class ones were leather or wicker.
Yeah, that one Alberto. It's the more hard material. What is that hard?
It's that hard, like a strap, almost like
It's like nylon or something. Like
Mhm.
but the one I'm talking about, it has give. Like you could stretch it. It was like stretchy material. It was like a
Yep.
big rubber band. I don't know. Anyway, let's get back to the moon bathing. Yes, you get the lounge chair and you lay. Oh, in the summertime too.
Well, I would assume you want to do it in the summertime. You don't want to be out there in a
Yeah, but-
bikini like in December.
in the middle of winter, bathing in the moon.
Well, if you just
Under
think
the
a woman wants to go out in her underwear and just lay out, just be cool. Maybe it was summertime and at nighttime it's cool.
With
She
neighbor
wants to
Steve
go out
looking
in
over the
shorts.
fence.
And so what? Damn. So what? Okay.
Are you trying to pitch? You're
not
probably trying to pitch this to your neighbor. Steve's gonna be up on the roof with binoculars.
Okay, look at when. Okay, there's a pretty girl moon bathing or sunbathing, and you happen to be able to see it. Who's not gonna look? Come on. I mean, Eddie. I mean, we're being real here. Who's not gonna look? Are you gonna
Take a
go?
peek.
You're gonna see it, and then you're gonna go. Oh my god! I gotta turn my head. Oh god, gross! I can't look.
Take a peek.
Yeah, you're gonna look. Especially if it's a good looking woman, you're gonna look. It's just natural. I mean, you're not gonna sit there and get a bullhorn and start catcalling, yeehaw, or anything like that. But you're gonna
That's
look.
what you would do.
No, I would look and go, oh damn. I mean, I wouldn't sit there for an hour and look. I would look, and check it out, and then go about my business. And everybody else would too.
Yep,
Yeah.
I agree.
So, since today is all about the ladies, right, Eddie?
When we don't
It's all
have
about the lady.
our own lady here.
Yeah, let's see. Too bad Alyssa's out here. This should be perfect, The ladies,
She's
we got
she's sitting at work watching us like upset.
Milf-Tarts and what else? Moon bathing.
Moon bathing.
And what else is another thing we could give props to the ladies, Eddie? Really?
Let's see. It's all about the ladies.
Yes.
What can we give them props for?
Alberto? Well, Eddie, you really need time to think, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Eddie always needs a lot of time. I don't understand.
Gotta be slow to speak.
Do you like ladies, Eddie?
I love ladies.
Okay, so what something that you could that they cook good? What's something you could say about a lady that is nice and not degrading either, Eddie? Come on, this is a different kind of show these days. We don't want to do that.
I appreciate ladies.
That's it, huh?
I appreciate them for
Okay, here's
for
a
the pretty
question.
for all the things they do. Their moms, their wives, their friends, their just appreciate it for all
How
they
do you
do.
think when they push a kid out of their private area? Do you think that that's a do you do you cross your mind that it's stretched, or you're more happy about the new life?
Yes, I'm happy about the new life.
Okay, but like let's say give it a week or two, and you know you're getting a little horny. Do you think about anything like that? Like, oh man, you know,
You're not supposed to have intimate relations after a kid for 40 days.
for 40? Okay, let's go 41 then. You got an answer for everything, don't you? Okay, let's go
She's ready to go.
41. Do you
She's ready
think
to go.
do you feel down there and make sure it's puckered back up, or you just go for it?
Just go for it.
Yeah.
Can't be thinking about that.
You never like when you're in the heat
Eddie
of the
just
moment.
closes his eyes and goes.
What would you think when you know if you did that and it was just like you didn't even know you were in there? Would you say anything, or would you just keep it to yourself?
Just enjoy it the moment and try again later.
Oh no, you could do the whole act. It's just
Yeah.
you know now it's like the canyons.
Mm-hmm.
Would you tell her to do exercises, or would you be nice?
Take
Eddie,
her on walks and stuff.
Take her to Watts.
walks.
Walks to
Oh,
exercise.
I was gonna say take her to Watts.
Oh boy.
What's this guy talking about?
Exercise, get it back into form.
Okay.
No, but it does that on its own. So it takes
Yeah,
time.
you're right. You're right. And as far as the cooking, are you the kind of guy that you go out and work and when you come home you like a meal prepared and your clothes
No,
washed
not
and all that?
necessarily.
So you
Not
wear dirty
necessarily.
clothes and you'll get skinny?
I appreciate it, but I didn't expect it, but I
Do you-
appreciated it. I'd like to be the one to
to come
have
home
food
after
ready.
work?
Yeah.
So you're the one that wants to go to work, come home, cook dinner, wash clothes, and then go to bed?
Me personally,
Yeah, you. You're
No,
saying
I mean,
you want to be the one to do all that stuff.
I would help out, yes, but I didn't expect food on the table. It was
Okay, let's say
It
you're the
was-
only one
it
that
was
works.
nice. Well, I
Uh-oh.
wasn't. So, well,
Okay,
if I was the only one that worked, then yeah, I would.
So Eddie, you're the breadwinner. You're
Mhm.
well, no, not even the breadwinner. You're the only one that works in the relationship.
Uh-huh.
The lady is the stay at home lady, you know, and you work. Do you want something like that, or it doesn't even you don't
I would
care?
want. Yeah, I think if I was the only one working, yes, I grew up in a home like that where my dad was the only breadwinner and
Uh-huh.
my mom did everything.
And the
So,
mom, your mom probably did it because hey, you know, he's
Yeah,
out there working.
she
I'm
didn't
gonna cook
work.
dinner and
Mhm.
okay. Let's say you're in that situation and you come home and there's like a
Mhm.
Lunchable on the table or you know tortilla and butter or something like that. Do you say something later or do you just like all right, I'll eat this for a while and hopefully you know she's gonna see that I come
Uh,
home tired all the time and I like a nice meal at least once every
No,
6 months.
I would say something.
What would you say? Like, hey, you know what?
I say, hey, I'm out there busting my butt, and it'd be nice to get a hot cooked meal. Enjoy a hot meal every once in a while.
Alberto, what do you
Can't go.
think? How do you
Can't
think
be
this
going
would
to
play
dinner
out?
every. Can't be going to dinner every day.
The next
Who
day
says
at
you're
work,
going
Eddie
out to
has-
dinner? Going out to dinner. She's making sandwiches. Not even sandwiches. Just like, hey, you know, there's we got food in the fridge. You know, help yourself. You know, make a sandwich. I don't know. Shit. Make some not pop tarts. Hot
There's
pockets.
some Milf-Tarts in the pantry.
But you would really say something,
Yes, I would.
Alberto? Would you be in this if you're in the same situation that I just explained to Eddie?
Uh-huh.
Would you say something?
Probably. Not direct. Maybe start making snide remarks.
Give me one side remark that you could
I
say.
don't, I don't have any.
You don't have any on cue?
Nope.
Okay. Well,
I'm not thinking that far.
okay. Well, I'm just saying if she's situated. Okay, laundry too. How about laundry?
Laundry, I mean,
You know, you got to come home and say you don't have work clothes for the next day or night or whatever, and they're just sitting in the hamper still, all piled up, and you're like, oh. So you got to wash. You know, sometimes it takes a while. The washer's got to wash it, and you got to wait, throw it in the dryer, wait for it to dry. Then you can go to bed. Are you okay with that? I mean, you know, hey,
no, I
love
wouldn't.
is
I wouldn't. Not
love is
not
love.
if I was not if I was the only breadwinner. No, I would not be okay with that.
Okay. And you would make your stand, right? You wouldn't puss out, right?
No.
Okay. I've got to see where you stand with all this. Alberto, do you think he would really do it, or would he be there cooking meals and stuff? And
Eddie talked a big game, but I think when the time
No,
comes, you know,
if
yeah,
I was the only breadwinner, yes, I would expect, because like I told you, I grew up in a home like that where my mom
Okay.
did everything because my dad was the
or
only one.
your
that
wife now is like, you know what, that was back in the days, and I'm a modern woman, and I don't have to do all that stuff.
I said, okay,
Oh
well,
wow, damn it, Jim. What
I-
if that
then-
happened? You got one of
then-
those kind of women where
then
she's like,
I
I don't
take
need
all
a
the-
man, but you know what? I need your money.
I would take all the credit cards and
That's all you would do? You
I would
just take the credit. You wouldn't say, hey, you know what? This
Hey,
isn't
well,
going to work.
Yeah, then she
No
starts
more
saying,
money.
"Whoa, how can I cook if I can't go buy food?"
I'd go buy the groceries and she can.
You wouldn't say, hey, you know what? This isn't working. If she's was one of
No.
those that said, hey, you know what, Eddie? Um, you know, you got legs and arms.
Mhm.
You know, she's got the nerve to say that, even though you could probably say that to her, right? But she's got the
Yeah,
nerve to
so-
say
so
that
do
to
you.
you.
I said, so do you.
So this is going to be an all-out barn fight, right? You guys are going to argue till
Probably.
Eddie's neighbors are gonna be real happy. every evening there's a shouting match.
Man. But you wouldn't be like, hey, you know, maybe this isn't the right one for somebody to say that to you, like, hey, look, you know, I don't need a man. But, you know, you can do things yourself and you're supposed to take care of me, but you're not supposed to tell me to do things. I'm the woman.
Yeah, you can go out and get a job too.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, there you go. Now I like this I like this Eddie.
She can go out and get a job too if that's
Okay,
the-
so I'd love to be watching this going on, right? This would be something great.
See, we know Eddie's talking tough now, but I think when push comes to shove, sure, honey, you don't have to cook for me.
No, that's not right. It's not right.
Okay, but what is she's not going to do it? She's not going to do it. Do you say, okay, this is not working? Or do you, like you say, you just take the money away and you take everything
Yeah.
away, but you still let her stay with you and you're going to be
Make-
unhappy and
Make
all
things
that?
tough.
But you're living in the same house with the woman that you're not, she's doing everything. You guys are opposite. She doesn't really need you, right? But
Well,
she needs your money.
She needs me financially.
So what does that tell you?
On the way to work, Eddie goes and turns off all the lights, locks up the fuse box, shuts off the
Oh.
water. Shuts off.
It's just
Yeah,
not right. But if it was the other way around, it like say you had a wife that you're fortunate enough to stay home.
Yes.
She made all the money. I mean, you wouldn't cook or clean and
Yes.
help out with laundry.
Well, you see,
It works both ways.
there's two kinds of people, Eddie. There's people
Mhm.
like you're saying, like let's say the situation I told you about. You go to work and let's say she's a stay-at-home mom or
Mhm.
wife or whatever. That person in that situation would automatically do things like that because they care about you. You know, they know, oh,
Mhm.
he's been working, he's taking care, he's taking care of the house and he's taking care of all the finances.
Mhm.
I'm gonna cook and do his clothes or whatever, you know. Roles reversed. The woman's out there making the breadwinner,
Mhm.
and as a guy, you would think, okay, you know, I'm gonna do this just because
Yes.
you have that mindset. That doesn't mean you're a pussy. It just means,
Right.
oh, okay, you know, hey, you're gonna do that because that's
It's
the
just
nice thing to do. Hey, this is
fair
you're
is
doing
fair.
something nice to the person you care about.
Fair is fair.
So that's why when you say that you're going to take things away and you're going to argue and all this, it really surprised
I
me.
didn't say we
right
were going
now.
to argue. I just said we were going to take things away. Make it. I mean,
Well, she's not your kid. You
No,
don't
but she's my wife.
take her Xbox away and then ground her for a week. I mean,
pound her for a week.
she's already telling you how she feels.
No,
She doesn't look at you like as a man,
I couldn't put
Eddie.
up with that.
She's looking at you as a pay stub.
No,
I couldn't put up with that.
Uh-oh.
that's today Eddie's having the problems.
It's not me?
No, it's Eddie.
Okay, good. I was going to get my computer and throw it out in the front. Crash it through the window. Okay, Eddie. That's just curious. I think, people should do for each other because they want to and shouldn't be told to.
Exactly.
And when that happens, then everybody kind of does a little bit. Like you would come, and even if you were the only worker, hey, you know what? I'm going to cook something tonight, just because you want to. That's what happens, and people do things for each other.
Yes.
You see, Eddie, I'm on your side. I'm not against you.
Okay.
All right.
Got to band together, Steve.
You got to band together, band of brothers, Eddie.
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay. So, Alberto, you want to tell everybody about our show next week? We were just discussing this yesterday, and we were trying to our anniversary. When was it? Our actual anniversary date?
July 14th.
July 14th.
No. July 7th. July 7th.
Okay. You see, folks, we
July. It was 7/7/14. Okay, there was a lot of numbers that could.
okay.
confuse me.
So July 7th was our actual anniversary date of doing 9 years of the M25 show. Well, we didn't do an anniversary show around that time because is that when I was doing the remodel thing?
Yeah.
Okay, it was around that time, so we didn't get to do that.
You just started.
We had just started. No, Eddie, because we took a break. Remember, we took that month and a half off. So now we're gonna have that anniversary show.
Eddie was here every week when we were off.
Oh, Eddie, you were here? Damn.
Eddie was doing his own M25 show.
Eddie was doing Eddie the solo artist.
I don't know. Eddie must have been drinking. He was like on his computer. You can see us and Alyssa having his own conversation.
Oh my gosh! So anyway, we're gonna have our anniversary show next Thursday, September 7th, and it'll be at the same time, same place, 9 o'clock.
Well, back on regular time, not the 1 hour early like today.
Yes, today we started at 8 a.m. Pacific time, but we'll be back normal time next week at 9 a.m. for our 9-year anniversary show, Eddie.
Streaming on YouTube and Facebook.
Streaming on YouTube and Facebook and podcasted after on
all your podcast providers.
That's right. And how do you check out? How would you find out where they're at? Is it at our website, or you just have to go to all those?
I think it's on the website, and some of them are on the website. Otherwise, just check your favorite podcast provider. We're probably on there in some form or another.
Yeah.
Was it Amazon Music, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google, and Apple Podcast, and I don't know which other ones.
Is there any other ones? Is there other ones?
Those
are the main ones, right?
Yeah.
The main ones people use. Well, we're on the main ones, and maybe we're on some extra ones that people don't know about.
Some outlawed ones.
Yes.
WhatsApp? Are we on WhatsApp?
Some foreign country.
On WhatsApp? We have a podcast on WhatsApp?
We could.
I don't know. Isn't that just a texting?
Texting
Eddie,
video.
I don't know.
That's just a texting app, Eddie. Get out of here.
Is it?
Yes.
Well, it's texting and video, so you can video it like you can Skype.
Oh,
On
really?
WhatsApp.
Skype? Are we on Skype? No more. Huh?
Nah.
No, we used to be. That used to be That used to be our go-to.
With all
Skype.
those problems.
Yes.
Times have changed, huh?
Yeah. Times have changed, Eddie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. So next week, tune in. We're gonna be working on a show.
Overtime?
Yeah, we're working on some ideas to have a good show for our anniversary show, Eddie.
Eddie's gonna dance for us.
We were thinking, Eddie, do you know how to oil people?
I had to oil people
Yeah, oil so they look all shiny.
and change oil in the car.
No, I'm talking about a human.
Baby oil.
Women, yes.
well,
Well,
well, you got some practice. So you're gonna have to move up.
oh boy.
Just close your eyes and pretend, Eddie.
So let's just say, Eddie. Okay, let's just say it happens to be guys. Okay, you don't have to touch, but you could squirt the baby oil. You know how it has a squirter. Would you at least?
We'll give you a sponge, so you don't have to make a skin to skin contact.
Yeah, just think of yourself as like a nurse or something, where you're doing a sponge bath.
No.
Let the sponge do all the work. And even if they already look shiny, you still got to put it on them, Eddie. Okay. Oh boy, too much. All right. Well,
Eddie's gonna walk out again. Look at him; he's ready to go.
Eddie's stretching his neck muscles. That's not a good sign.
I'm tense.
What's wrong, Eddie? What happened?
All right,
Tired.
Eddie. We'll let you do it on women.
I'm tired.
No.
That'll loosen them up.
I don't know. We're gonna do so. I really wanted. I don't know, Eddie. Are you feeling like? Is your body feeling okay? Like, could you do a workout?
I've been
Like
riding my bike.
Like a regular. Like, say you were doing a workout with somebody, like a fitness
Calisthenics?
trainer,
Oh
like
no.
just doing what? How long is a regular workout? Like 20 minutes or something, or is it longer these days? 30 minutes. I don't know. You know when you go to a place and they
Oh yeah, about an
you
hour.
pay
probably?
you pay an hour. Holy man, you got to
Mhm.
work out an hour.
I mean, I think most people about an hour, 45 minutes.
Like with a personal trainer?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's not all like doing what is that called when you're doing like
Reps? Cardio?
cardio.
I think
It's not all cardio then, I hope, right? That's a long
no, it's
time.
not all cardio.
So it's like weightlifting and stuff
It's
and
like
a little
lifting,
cardio.
legs, abs, whatever.
All right.
I've been riding my bike. That's what I've been doing.
Oh, you have?
hmm
You ride it on the trail?
I'm gonna start. I haven't, not yet, but
Where the hell
I'm
you
gonna
riding
start.
it to? In your driveway?
I ride around the block or go to make runs at the liquor store.
Uh-oh. The liquor store?
He's doing beer
Yeah.
runs on his bike.
Oh my god.
Buy-
So what
go
do you
big-
are you buying like a bottle, or are you buying a whole case, or how the
No,
hell
back.
go liquor store, buy some lotto tickets or water
Oh, no.
or
I'm trying to think I know where Eddie lives. I'm trying to think is it over there by the bar?
yeah.
Oh, you ride right there?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. All right. I got you.
Yeah.
By the ox.
By the Ox?
Uh-huh.
Speaking of the Ox,
By
I
the-
like that place.
By the bar?
Yeah.
I don't go into the bar though. I just
Uh-huh. Eddie buys the lotto tickets in the bar.
He
I gotta
buys
go
the
get
lotto
lotto
ticket
tickets.
at the liquor store, then goes in the bar.
Yeah, it's an
No, I
excuse to go to get out to get to the bar. I'm gonna
No,
go buy
he-
lotto tickets.
He needs to go get a seat and scratch him. And 3
some
hours
water,
later,
get some lotto tickets.
He may
Gotta
go
start-
to the
I
liquor
gotta-
store,
I
right?
gotta start slow, you know.
Alberto's right. He gets the scratchers, and he goes to the bar to sit down and scratch them all and drinks a few pitchers while he's there.
Gotta start slow.
And then he rides
And
the
then hit
wrong
the
bike
trail.
home.
I bought a bike rack, so I put my
Hit the-
bike on my car and then
What?
Right.
Oh, on the Jaguar?
yeah,
You got to put a bike rack on the Jaguar.
yeah.
Oh,
I want
I think
to. I want to see that.
I'd never seen a Jaguar with a bike rack.
Put my bike on the rack and take it to the trail and then ride down the trail and
What
Put it back
trail
on
are you
rack
going
and
to?
drive
Dead
on.
In
Man's
the
Curve?
mountains.
What
no up there on the
Turnbull?
I don't know what it's called, but a trail that goes from was it from Mills all the way up to I think it goes all the way up to Brea, doesn't it?
Oh, you're talking about that
Greenway.
new one?
Yeah.
Were they up? Oh, they made it longer, huh?
hmm
Yeah, they expanded it.
So they made it longer, going towards like not going towards Deep and Whittier, but the other way, right?
The other way.
So how far does it go other way? Does it go all the way to like the dump?
I haven't found out yet.
There's a
Never
dump.
been that long.
Eddie's gonna report to us next time when he goes on this ride.
There's a dump way out there, isn't there? Like Brea Canyons or something.
I don't think it goes that far.
A landfill?
Yeah, the dump. You know when you go and you go dump stuff. There's big old.
I know
It's
there's one
called the
in.
dump.
I know there's one in City of Industry, but I don't know about going
Yeah,
up
there's one in
Orange
Brea.
County. I don't.
Yeah, there's one in Brea, Eddie. Take that
I
trail.
didn't-
You'll hit it.
I didn't know.
You hit that mother.
I haven't gotten that far. Then
Just don't ride your bike all the way down there and recycle your bike when you get there. All right. Okay, Eddie. Before we get out of here, is there?
The Olinda Alpha landfill.
There
in
you go.
Brea.
That's
okay.
it. Eddie, before we get out of here, is there anybody that you would like to see on the show next week that we haven't seen in a while?
I haven't seen in a while.
That we could try to get, maybe.
It's
Anybody that crosses your mind.
Stefania.
You just get,
You know, the scars is finally healed for Eddie. He doesn't
What
remember.
about that one girl that was supposed to come on that, and we had to reschedule?
Yeah, she's not coming back.
who's the hell's that? I don't, we've had a lot of girls on it. Which one?
That-
girl?
that-
Susan.
You got to be
Susan.
more specific.
Oh, Susan.
Mhm.
You know what? I talked to her, but I think we'd have to do an evening show. That was another thing me and Alberta were talking about. Maybe once in a while doing an evening show for some of these people that can only do things in the evening. That would be nice if we all can pick a day where we're all free and we could do an evening show. But anyway, I had asked her.
Sorry to bore you, Eddie.
Yeah, shit, damn. He asked me a question and I tell him and he starts yawning.
Just tired.
You made him think too hard. His
Had to
brain,
run home.
All right. So
Eddie, we just normally we're just getting started. Okay, don't tell me you would take a nap in that time.
I did. Well, no, I come home and unwind first, and then
what the hell are
get
you doing
going,
in
but today I
unwinding?
just had to jump
How
into
do-
it, you know?
He has a gin and tonic.
So you
Didn't have time to
unwind.
s- I didn't have time to stretch.
So you stretch before the show?
Yeah, I stretch,
What the hell you do? What do you stretch? You hang upside down or what do you do?
clear my mind.
He has
Clear-
one of those teeter hang-ups. He just hangs upside down. Let the blood go to his head so he can be sharp for the show.
Look like a turnip?
Yeah, he looks kind of pale today. I don't think he got all his.
I do my massages, massages, and then
Oh God, no! We don't want to go back down that trail.
Yeah, he stops by the parlor.
I have one of those. I have one of those percussion, those guns that.
Oh, use that on you? Oh my God, that
I
must
use it
hurt.
on my
God
arms, on my legs.
You don't use
helps.
it on your private area?
No,
Would you ever do that? Like beat your balls up with that thing?
no,
No. That would probably
No.
hurt, huh? Since the thing goes
Yeah.
like that real fast.
that's jackass stuff.
No, I think what they do, they'd probably put a dildo on it and put it in their butt. That's jackass stuff right there.
Yeah,
So
that's
why is
jackass
Eddie?
stuff.
Why is Eddie doing a little bit of freezing? It's not me, right?
Yeah, it's mostly
It's
Eddie.
Okay,
I'm freezing today? Am I really?
just a little bit every now and then.
Thankfully, we can hear you.
Okay.
Yes. All right. Well, so Eddie, I don't know about Stefania. I'm surprised that you would even say her.
Maybe we get her husband in.
Oh, what if she said if she could bring her bow?
That's fine.
Yeah. And they start making a baby in front of everybody on the show live.
Rated,
She agrees to come
rated X,
on, but
rated X show.
she agrees to come on, but she didn't tell us she's pregnant.
Oh man, it's a gender reveal. Gender reveal
She's
party.
skinny, so we don't notice, and she looks hot as ever, and then she just gets up. You see the bump.
Oh my gosh.
He starts
okay.
crying again.
That's okay. I have 3 kids.
All right. Yola Jimenez. Am I saying that right, Eddie? Can you guys see
Yes.
the people in the chat?
Yeah.
Yes.
I just don't
Okay.
want
I think Yola, if I'm correct, has a podcast. I think, if I remember, and if I want to say right, it's in Spanish. Eddie, maybe you can check it out. Yola Jimenez.
2 minutes.
Yes, if I'm right, Yola, let me know. I think she has a podcast in Spanish. I think, and it's kind of a sexy Spanish podcast.
It's actually my mom's maiden last name.
Jimenez?
Mhm.
Yola Jimenez. All right.
Jimenez.
If I knew the name of it, I would say it, but I don't know the name of her podcast, so just could look up Yola Jimenez.
Try, Steve.
What's that?
Try.
Right? What?
Try.
Try what?
Try to
Look it-
remember her podcast.
Oh, I don't know the name. I don't know. I'll look it up. Steve Eddie Alberto. And
Storyteller, erotic storyteller.
oh, wait a minute here. Oh, so she's not a podcast. Okay, well, we're always looking for storytellers on the M25 show. Okay, maybe we.
She's
Okay.
erotic storyteller.
Okay, well, I'm going to get a hold of Yola after the show, and maybe we can have her on to tell a story. I
She
mean,
do
not
it in
for.
an erotic. Does she do it in an erotic voice or just the stories are erotic?
Oh, it's a Spanish erotic. So she says the stories in Spanish.
In español.
Oh, but she can translate for us.
Oh, okay. If she could, if you could translate, maybe we can have you on and you can promote your storytelling. So I don't know. Do you have your own show that you do this, or you just do this? I do have a podcast. Okay, so she tells erotic Spanish storytelling on her podcast. All right, all right. Well, we're gonna have her on. If you could, like Eddie said, if you could.
There goes Eddie.
Eddie's heart's racing.
What's the podcast name?
I don't know, but we know that you're looking forward to it.
Don't tell us that thing will go off. Beep 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 beep.
Yeah. Everybody that doesn't know, every time you hear that beep, Eddie has this new iWatch that is hooked up to his heart. So every time he gets a little excited, it goes off. If you hear a beep, that's Eddie. So Yola, you got Eddie's heart chugging. His heart's chugging right now. Let me see here. So we'll get a hold of her, and not for the anniversary show, but after that, and we'll see if we can have her on. Eddie, read that.
Relatos eróticos.
Okay.
Cuéntale a la Yola.
Okay. That's the name of the podcast, I take it?
Mm-hmm.
Can you translate what that is? And is there a translation or no?
Erotic relations. Cuéntale a Yola. Tell Yola.
Tell Yola? Okay. Alrighty then. Well, if you could come on our show, I'll contact you. I'll contact you later. If you could come on and give us and talk about your show, and then maybe give us a little taste of some storytelling in English, because there's people that listen to us that know Spanish, but most know English. So if we can do that, you can come on and promote your podcast that you do.
Erotic tales. Tell it to Yola.
Erotic tales. Tell it to Yola. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So Yola, I'm gonna get a hold of you. We're gonna get you on the show. We'd like to get a little taste of what you do, and we'll promote your show and see what happens when people roll in on the M25 show.
Mm-hmm.
See Eddie. Now we have Eddie as a good translator in case because I don't know Spanish. Alberto, you know Spanish?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, see, I will need help translating on some things because I don't know. I mean, I know like I know like
chips and salsa.
No, I know like
See,
oh my
no.
gosh.
Anocha.
Yeah, no, yeah, Panochi, and I know how do you say, you know what? I can't believe it. My favorite is butt. How do you say butt?
Nalgas.
Nalgas, yeah. Now I know nalgas and boobies. Is that how you say it?
What?
Boobies?
Boobies?
Boobies? How do you say it in Spanish?
Tetas.
Tetas. Yes, tetas. See?
Tetas.
I'm learning. Tetas. I'm learning right now, see?
We should have
Pechos.
Mexican word of the day. We're gonna have every show.
Or pecho, Steve.
How do you say
Eddie's gonna teach Steve one word in Spanish.
how do you say baby bearing hips? Eddie, how do you say that? I've always wanted to learn how to say that.
Caderas.
Caderas.
Hips. Caderas is hip.
How do you say baby bearing or baby making hips? Or what is that saying? Baby making hips? That means she's got a nice set of hips, right? You hold on to. I don't know, Eddie. I'm trying to learn. Don't laugh at me, okay?
I'm not laughing at you.
How do I say that to
Eddie
Spanish?
believes in teaching by shame.
Oh, you want to teach me by shaming me?
I don't know. Hey, let me
Nalgas,
see. Caderas
titas.
reproductoras, I guess.
Let me see.
Oh, there you go. Fabrica de babies.
Fabrica de babies. There we go. That's gonna be
Baby
my new
factory.
saying. Baby factory hips. There you go. That's the name of our show today. Baby factory hips.
Baby factory hips.
So Fabrica de babies. See, Alberto, I'm learning Spanish.
Hey Yola, are
Titas,
these true erotic stories or are they made up?
nalgas. Titas, how do you say it? Titas?
Tetas
Tatas. And Fabrica de babies.
or pechos.
Yeah.
Pechos is another word for breasts.
Pechos.
Mm-hmm.
Pechos?
Pechos.
Okay, pechos. That sounds more grown up. That doesn't sound dirty. Okay, pechos. Like
Or chichis.
grande pechos.
Or chichis.
No, Eddie, come on. That sounds, like that's dirty. We don't want to be dirty. I like the Fabrica de babies.
Oh, she
Fabrica.
writes them. She writes them from fantasies of the listeners.
I write them from fantasies of the listeners.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so the listeners tell her.
You got one for her,
They
Steve?
tell her a story, and then she
Got a fantasy, Steve, that she can make it
Yes,
into an erotic.
Yes, can you write? Okay, here's something. We'll have you on the show if you could write something, a story about me, about how I like Fabrica de babies. I like baby making hips on women. You can do that. That would be awesome.
With big pechos.
With big pechos and nalgas. Nalgas. Big
I
hips,
mean, one
big
heck of a
booty.
story.
Yes. Big hips, big butt, and big boobies.
You don't want to say nalgas, you can say culo.
Nagla. Oh, culo. A big culo?
Well, culo's more butthole.
Yeah, that's more.
No, that's not cheeks.
I like the cheeks, Eddie. How do you say the cheeks?
Cachetes.
Cachetes. Yes, there we go. Cachetes. It sounds like
Or
peanut butter.
pompis.
It sounds like cacahuate. How do you say it again?
Pompis.
Pompis?
Uh-huh.
What is that? Is that like pompous? How do you say How do you say butt cheeks for reals? Like, don't be telling me wrong things.
Cachetes.
Cachetes. That's butt cheeks.
Uh-huh.
Okay, cachetes. I got to start writing this down. Hey, I think we're going international, guys.
Tune in
So
next
she's
year
gonna
for
do-
the
she's gonna do her
M25. Yeah,
homework.
we're doing an evening show. We're going to be doing a Spanish show too.
Yeah, we do everything, Eddie.
Bilingual.
Yes. Yes, so we're going to have our new product coming out called Milf-Tarts, assorted flavors. We're going to have Yola come on and do a
Spanglish erotic
Spanglish erotic Fabrica de
fantasy.
babies.
Mhm.
It's baby making hips, right, Eddie?
Yes.
All right. All right, Yola, I'll get a hold of you and we'll try to set up a date for you to come on and promote your show.
Tell your stories.
And tell your stories. Or at least tell a little bit of stories, get a little bit out there, and then you can promote your show, and then they can go check your show out. All right, guys, let's get out of here. Thanks for anybody that tuned in. We did the show a little bit early today, an hour earlier. We had some things going on. We're glad that the stream seems to be back in order, right, Alberto?
Sounded good today.
Sounded good today, and we apologize again for last week's my freezing every couple minutes, and I apologize to our guests. Weaponized, we're gonna have you guys on again another time to make it right, because when a guest comes on, they want to go and share the stream. They want to hear the podcast, and if it's doing that, stuttering or whatever that is, that's not a very cool. They're here to talk about their new song, their upcoming record, etc., etc. And then if it's the podcast of the stream sounds crappy, that's not very good on our part. We're supposed to be making them look good, right, Eddie?
Right.
So we'll have them on again soon. And good morning, gang. I don't know who that is, but good morning to you. I don't know who that is. I wish the people that watch on our fan page, when they make comments, it just says Facebook user. It doesn't say their name, and I don't know why, Eddie. But people watching on YouTube and our regular Facebook page, it'll show the name of the people that comment. So for the people watching on the M25 Show Facebook fan page. We don't know who your name is. It just says Facebook user.
I wonder if Yola is on all the platforms.
What's that?
I wonder if Yola is on all the platforms like Apple
Well, that's
Music.
Eddie. That's why we're having her on, Eddie. And Eddie's already ready to go look for it. I know,
Yeah, I'm
Eddie.
ready
I
to
know
find
your sneaky ways,
I'm
evil
ready to hear
ways.
one of her tales.
Start calling Eddie Santana.
By the way, that's Charlie Brown Jr. Good morning, gang.
Oh, okay. That's a good guy. He's always sharing our stuff all the time. Good guy. Charlie Brown right there. Charlie Brown. All right, Eddie, let's get out of here, okay? Alberto.
All right.
We thanks for tuning in. You know, I was almost ready to say thank our guests for coming on, but we didn't have a guest because we came on hard. We came on hard today.
Old
we
guest
didn't
today.
we didn't know if it was going to be a good show, so we didn't invite anybody.
That's the truth. That's the truth right there. All right, we'll be back next week with our 9-year anniversary show.
Okay.
And we're going to have a good time. We're going to have something set up and have something cool. Have some fun stuff.
I'll try to make it.
Oh, you're going to be here, Eddie. Don't you try to make it.
I thought they were going to try to make some cupcakes.
Oh, you're going to make
Cupcakes.
cupcakes, Eddie?
I don't know how to make cupcakes.
Oh, Eddie's going to be the one in the kitchen. Oh, God. All right, let's get out of here. I don't want to think that way. I don't want to see Eddie in the
Eddie
kitchen.
only knows how to make special brownies.
Oh, you know how to make those kind, Eddie? The one with the that make you feel funny?
Yeah.
Oh, you do? Hey, you know what? Speaking of that, before we get out of here, they don't sell regular cess weed no more? You know,
I don't know, Steve.
With all
I'm
the
not
seeds?
I'm not a consumer of that stuff.
Yeah, but back in the day, that used to be like cess was the cheap weed, right? And then they had the skunk bud, and then they had Thai bud. They don't have that shit anymore.
Have you been looking?
No, but all I hear is about purple haze and
Haze. What the
all
hell
these
is that?
weird things.
I guess it was too cheap, just like the lounge chairs. You know, people wanted better stuff, so they
Synthetic stuff?
stopped making it.
Yeah, but at least you know it was a natural. Now it's synthetic. And yeah, it's all
made in the factory.
Chemicals.
Yeah, I don't know about all that. I haven't smoked it in so long. If I did, I would like to go back to the old cess bud, the shit that grows in your backyard, and you know you get a little high, and that's it. You relax. I don't want to go to fucking Neverland after smoking purple haze.
Never come back.
Never come back. Heavy, man, heavy.
Yeah, my brother used to grow it in the backyard.
Do you think he can get me some cess?
He doesn't do that no more, Steve. Maybe
Oh.
maybe
I
my
haven't-
neighbor can. I can
I
ask my
think
neighbor.
I think about it once in a while. I think, I'd like to go in the backyard and have a couple on the old stuff. You know, the shit where you just get a little high,
Oh, you're
know,
moonbathing?
and move bathe, then go have a little snack afterwards and go to bed. I don't want to
can
do
ask my neighbor.
the shit where I'm jumping off my roof and all that shit. All this synthetic weed they got today.
I can ask my neighbor. He smokes it quite a bit.
You know what, Eddie? I don't want to die. I don't want to get into that.
You want a dime bag?
Yeah, do they still sell dime bags?
I don't know,
Quarterback?
Steve. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
when
don't know
a
how
dime
it's-
bag actually costs $10.
I don't know. Might
then
be
they had
different nowadays.
Yeah, I don't even think they sell that. They probably look at you and go, "What the hell's a dime bag?" You got to buy like a half a pound these days.
Pound or nothing.
All right, guys, let's get the hell out of here.
Alrighty.
And we'll see you guys next week. 9-year anniversary show for the M25 show. Please tune in, tell all your friends, and we'll be back next Thursday, September 7th at 9 a.m. Pacific time.
All right.
All righty.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I'm not even ready to get out of here. God, see what happens. All right, we'll see you guys.
Memories in high school flames. Some good, some bad. Can you remember their names? Light up a smoke on Pomona Street with the long hair rockers. Oh. cars, big tits and bars, drinking all night like rock and roll stars. When I play that song, don't it take you back?